Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. I am RoyalMixGaming and today we're going to be spinning the Boudica wheel. As you guys probably know, I have a lot of archer commanders and a lot of archer gear. I have gained the city skin for archers since last KVKs, so my plan is to max Henry and to also max Boudica when I have the chance. I have something like 650 heads, 660 heads, which is not 670, which is not enough to max them both right away. But I am going to spin Boudica's wheel, and then I'm trying to get MG for Henry. We'll see how that goes. But I'm going to try to get as many sculptures for Henry as I can from MG, and then go ahead and max whichever one's the best for rallies. So we're going to go ahead and get started here and see what we can get. I will full spin this, so hopefully we get as many Boudica heads as I can get. We'll also go ahead and show her skills and probably talk about her a little bit, just kind of talk about what kind of the best pairs I think would be for Boudica. Because I think she's going to be kind of replacing Nebu in a way, at least for open field. She may not necessarily replace him for rallies or anything like that, but we'll just have to see, because Henry's going to be really good for rallies, but I think Boudica might be also too. Got two sculptures there, one of Boudica and one normal universal. Hoping to get at least one 8 spot in this. I think it's like 60 spins today or whatever I can get today. 2 Boudica heads is really nice. So as many as I can get, the better, because I have limited heads so far to do both commanders. But my plan is to max Henry first, because I believe he's going to be the best for rallies. So what I'm going to do is max Henry once KVK comes around, which would be in the next 3 to 4 weeks. I'll try to live stream when I can for KVK. There's 3 heads there, but my plan is to max Henry because I think he's going to be best for rallies. And then to kind of work on Boudica slowly from the wheels. I think the next couple MGs are going to have Boudica and Henry on it, so I'm going to try to spin the wheel each time and try to get as many heads for her as I can. So I think we got 3 heads here, which is pretty good. Doing actually a lot better than I usually do for archers or for a wheel, which is really good. So I hope I can keep getting some sculptures here. And we're doing pretty well. I think I got 1 so far. 8 spot would be nice, but I think we missed it. So 1 head there is not too bad. Keep going here. I think probably the best pairs for Boudica is going to be probably a YSG as a secondary, because she's going to be able to protect your YSG a lot better than Nebu can. And the damage factor from Boudica is pretty high, which is really nice. So we got 1 head here. Keep spinning. We got 25 more spins to go after this one. Hoping to get an 8 spot because, it'd be nice to get an 8 spot. But so far we're getting lucky with the normal heads because we've gotten I think almost 3 on each spin, 2 or 3, which is pretty good. And I got another 2 here, which is really nice. The skills for Boudica are really nice for open field because she has a big damage factor. And also increases skill damage for the target, which is kind of like a Tamaris debuff, but it's also not a stacking debuff, so it just applies right away, which is also really nice. Getting 3 more Boudica heads, which is really, really good. I'm doing really well so far. Let's see what we can get here. Some stone, some stars. Don't need any of this stuff, but it is what it is. Of course, I get building speed ups. I don't need those at all. Get some more stone and a universal, so at least it wasn't horrible, but it's not the best spin of the day. Got 10 more spins after this one. Really hoping to get at least 1 8 spot so that I can at least say that I got a decent outcome on this. But 2 or 3 heads per spin cycle is not too bad. It's not great because I don't get an 8 spot, but got 1 here, so I was just okay. Got a little bit more to go today and see if we can get an 8 spot. Be really nice. But I really am going to enjoy Boudica because I have a lot of archer commanders. I can kind of show you guys what I have so far. Just so you can see some of the commanders I can use to pair with her so you can test it out when I do eventually max her out, but also just in general whenever we do a 5-5-1-1 or 5-5-5-1, see what she's like, how good she is at that skill level. So we got no 8 spot on this one, but we got 2 more heads here, so we're going to go ahead and unlock Boudica and see what we can get, and how far we can get, and how many heads I got. So we got a decent amount of heads today. Gonna go ahead and spin it to 100 tomorrow. So we got 15 Boudica heads here. So I got something like 15 heads of her, and probably the other half was universals. So I got somewhere around, I don't know, 30 heads or something, plus the extras from the extra 15. So it wasn't too bad in a few spins, but an 8 spot would have been nice because it would have made my gem value much higher. So if you can get an 8 spot, it's really, really nice. So we summoned her here, got Boudica, we can get at least 2 skills on her, which is not too bad. I think you're doing like really good on the wheels, you get her almost to 5 at the first one if you did really, really well. But you see, I had like 670 almost, like almost 15 universals. I'll get that later. But we're gonna go ahead and test her out and just kind of show her skill with Nebu here. As the primary, we're going to go ahead and use Boudica secondary. She's going to be really far down, like a level 1. But we're going to go ahead and see how her skills do. And we're going to use like 100k so you can kind of see how it goes. Use this bar, it doesn't really matter. You can see her skills, which her skill fire off, which is really nice. It was kind of a rose the last time I remember, so it's kind of nice to show it. Because I think it's a really good skill. And I think it'll be used a lot because she's a very universal commander for archers. So hopefully we can get a good skill off here and you can see it. So it's kind of a big meteor coming out of the sky, and it's like a big rose on the ground if you look at it really nicely. Unfortunately, somebody's killing barbs next to me, so I don't know if I can get one more here. But we'll go ahead and go to this barb and show you one more time the Boudica skill, just to show it to you. So we're getting on to this next barb, and see if we can't get another skill off and try and show you the skill of Boudica. Kind of zoom in a little bit and show it to you. But Nebu's skill, here's Boudica's skill, it's like a big meteor, hits the ground, does kind of like a big rose on the ground. You might be able to get it off one more time before it happens, because I don't have her skills max, so you can see it one more time. I think it's really nice. Henry's is kind of like a bow. We'll go ahead and show you that once MG is over. But we'll go ahead and get a dedicated video to Boudica once I make one, but that's not the video for today. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the wheel that I did. Kind of planned to stream this, but some things happened in MG and some things happened today that I wasn't unfortunately not able to. But I do plan to try and stream my KVKs. They'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks, which I think this just popped today, and I think 2060 is going to be registering again. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.